Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Parker and I cover transgender news. So we have some bad news today. The Texas bathroom bill was approved. So I'm going to start with this article from them.us and then I'm going to talk about the facts of this situation. So the article says, Texas Governor Abbott signs trans bathroom bill into law with $125,000 fines. Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed a sweeping trans bathroom ban with fines up to $125,000 into law on Monday. House debates for SB 8 took a dark turn on August 22nd when far-right agitator Jack Finger a representative of the anti-LGBTQ and anti-abortion group, the San Antonio Family Association, threatened to assault trans women during his testimony. Finger told the Texas House of Representatives that he was previously tempted to intentionally injure someone in a public bathroom facility to help them save money on bottom surgery. So, this guy who came to represent this bill told the House of Representatives that he was going to help trans women save money by ripping off their private parts in the restroom. And it's the left that's violent, right? So here we have yet another example of a group from the right who claims to be all about family, all about God, and they are actively hurting minority groups, women, and children. He literally physically threatened trans women to the Texas representatives. And right now, the right, Republicans and MAGA cult members, are labeling trans people, not just trans people, but the entire Democratic Party, as dangerous and violent. And meanwhile, in reality, we live in the real world, not imaginary La La Land. We are being attacked on a daily basis. So there is a lot of false information going out about trans people. And this is why it's dangerous. So, Crone reports that during his own House debate comments, Democratic Representative Raphael Anchia warned that the bill, which he dubbed a zombie proposal, could negatively impact Texas's international reputation for years to come. Texas is going to be hosting World Cup events, championship tournaments, and international events. This bill, apart from being perverse, sends a perverse signal to the rest of the world. A bathroom bill puts a target on visitors' backs. So other countries who are as advanced or as developed as ours are now more advanced and more progressive than America. So when you have an event like the World Cup, etc., people are not going to come traveling from all over the world when we have this authoritarian dictatorship nightmare happening. So this will hurt Texas's economy. And this is all only to benefit a few people, while taking away rights and protections and safety from everyone else. So this bathroom bill affects government buildings, public schools, jails, etc. So if you are a parent with a trans child in Texas or any other state that has approved this bathroom bill, you are now faced with the decision to either move to another state that is blue, so your child isn't in daily danger. This is a very dangerous thing to do. And some parents are even leaving the country entirely because of all of this legislation against trans people. Not to mention, trans people are at very high risk of assault when they're forced to use the incorrect restroom. So statistics show us that trans people and children developing UTIs from avoiding going to the bathroom. And some trans people will not eat or drink so they don't have to go to the bathroom. They're developing UTIs from this. Very unhealthy. So there is no evidence out there to support that trans people in restrooms are endangering other people. The data shows us the opposite. Trans people are always in danger of assault. Really regardless of which bathroom, but particularly trans women being forced to use a men's restroom. As you can imagine, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Trans women are significantly at higher risk of assault, sexual assault, etc. So even though this law applies to government buildings, there's concern that transgender people trying to use the bathroom in other types of spaces, like a coffee shop or a bar, might face increased harassment, or that private businesses might try to enforce their own anti-trans bathroom policies. So basically paving the way for everyone else. The harm to the community, even within government buildings, is extreme. But there's a real concern it may ripple out beyond that. So that was a quote from Jonathan Gooch, who's the communication director for Equality Texas. So trans people already face harassment when they try to use public restrooms. Adding that the state law is likely to worsen the situation as people with anti-LGBTQ sentiments become bathroom vigilantes. Bathroom bans in other states have also had the unintended effect of subjecting cisgender women to harassment by self-appointed bathroom monitors. What we're seeing is this doesn't just impact trans people, it impacts all women. If you could imagine, they have self-appointed bathroom monitors in the women's restroom. These are radical right people who actively protect pedophiles, and they're appointing them to oversee women's restrooms. So not only are trans women in danger, all women are in danger in these places. And from what we've seen in other states, women are being asked to show their body parts or their birth certificate before they go in the bathroom. This is completely insane. And all you have to do is look at the facts. And the lies from the MAGA cult and Republicans, all the lies fall apart. Because the facts show us the opposite of everything they are saying. So careful where you get your information, guys. All right, I will be back soon.